2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear William. I'm on a first name basis. Happy birthday to you. And many more. You're dead already.
Our main man, Willie, just turned the big 450.
In honor of that, we decided that we would do a weird question-y video having to do with Shakespeare himself and the plays that he wrote, mostly those.
The first question is favorite moment in a play. One of my favorite Shakespearean moments, I have many, but as far as comedy goes, is when Bottom is transformed into the ass and Titania wakes up and falls immediately in love with him. It's hilarious, especially if you're the one playing Bottom.
This is kind of appropriate. It's from Romeo and Juliet, and I think I like the modern interpretation of it really nicely. The part where Juliet says, "What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?" when Romeo wants to get more kissing from her. I think it's a really lovely moment in which she takes her sexuality into her own hands and reads really well in a modern context.
Well, at least one of my favorites is in Twelfth Night, when everybody is like, oh, okay, we're gonna go fight the guy who doesn't want to fight anybody, but this time, instead of it being Viola, it's Sebastian, and they get them confused, and so they're just like, oh, come fight me. He's like, okay, what do you want? And they're like, oh, shit!
What is the favorite role that we've ever played in a Shakespearean production? At first.
I actually haven't done that much Shakespeare. It's kind of embarrassing. So my favorite is going to have to be Pompey from Measure for Measure, because we had a lot of fun being Pompey and Mistress Overdone last year. Our costumes were fabulous.
Oh, and, put a picture here. Okay, continue.
Cool, I will do that. Because I can.
My senior year of high school, I got to play Nick Bottom in Midsummer's Night Dream, and what that meant was at the end, I had that great scene where he plays Pyramus, so it was Evey playing Bottom playing Pyramus, and I got to take a plastic sword and stab myself like a million times while screaming, die, die, die! And it was just honestly the most fun I've ever had in theater.
That's really, really hard for me. I'm gonna just go with like a monologue I did. I did a monologue from Hermione, Winter's Tale, where she's basically calling her husband out, and I absolutely adore that monologue because I think she's a powerful, badass woman.
This is a quick, rapid-fire answer. Dream role, Lady Macbeth.
It's Hamlet.
Imogen.
Haha, lol.
Amazing. Favorite Shakespearean quote?
Mine is from The Tempest. It's when one character is so drunk he cannot tell the difference between a body on the ground and an aquatic creature, so he walks up to them and goes, "What is this? A man or a fish?" And I remember reading that in like 9th grade and thinking it was the funniest thing I had ever read in my life.
In the letter that Hamlet writes to Ophelia, the doubt thou the stars are fire, doubt that the earth doth move, doubt truth to be a liar, but never doubt I love.
We recently did the show Eurydice, and in it they quote one of my absolute favorite plays, King Lear, and the quote is, "We two alone will sing like birds in the cage. When thou dost ask my blessing, I'll kneel down and ask of thee forgiveness. So we'll live and pray and sing."
Top 3 plays.
Hamlet.
Cool.
I love Hamlet. King Lear. Merchant of Venice?
Ooh, changing it up.
Cymbeline?
Okay.
Coming in with the Merchant of Venice.
Alright, pulling out some of that indie obscure
Familial
shit.
ties.
I see you.
Mine are probably Hamlet, Midsummer, and Oh, Julius Caesar's just so badass, and I would love to do an all-female production.
I'm putting Hamlet and Macbeth as sort of one because I feel like
That's cheating!
No, it's not though, because I feel like they fill up the same sort of like dark ass spooky kind of ghosts and shit category in my favorites list. I've recently fallen very much in love with Twelfth Night. I think the characters in that, even though the plot is a little all over the place, the characters just are so wonderful and so vibrant and alive. You know, it's funny because it went from being my least favorite play to my favorite this year, Romeo and Juliet.
Aww,
it's back on the list.
I wonder why.
Romeo.
It wasn't you guys.
No,
I'm tired of you.
This has been a special edition Shakespeare's birthday rant about Shakespeare.
Without Shakespeare, none of this would exist. So I guess thanks. We'll send you a check in the mail.
No, there are no royalties.
Ah, what's up?
We love our viewers not as much as we love Shakespeare.
Almost.
Very close. Here is Shakespeare and like, here is you.
Okay, let's stop digging a hole. Until next time. Boop!
Die, die.